Buttons. Some keep your clothes on, and some let you shop at home for your favorite CDs 24 hours a day. It's new from Columbia House. Just press a button and choose your music. No more cards to return if you don't want to. Start with 11 CDs today. So watch your mail or call us and connect with the future in music.
He had a big ass booty.
Oh my God! These niggas only had like one album. Like, let's be fucking real. For them to be this low, come on. And I love Velvet Underground, I do. And Lou Reed is the man. But I don't know. You guys in the comment section, let me know if I'm not giving him enough props or giving the Velvet Underground enough props.
I think so. Those the '60s and what was popular at the time, like the Summer of Love.
They were very inspired by New York culture, so they were equally infatuated with drag queens and junkies as they were with poetry and literature. It's like
I'm beautiful, and I know I'm beautiful, darling.
Thanks. This is remarkable. And he makes a record with them.
I used to think she was a man.
And Lorraine's a great songwriter.
She's gorgeous.
There's something about those songs and the sound and what they're saying and all these things.
I don't know if they deserve to be this high up. Yeah, they're in the top 30. That's kind of crazy.
If it hadn't been the Velvet Underground, rock music would have gone in a slightly different direction.
I hardly
The
doubt
Velvet
that.
Underground should be #1 on the list.
Dude, Velvet Underground's a pretty great band though. Like I remember I had a lot of their fucking albums.
I don't know if you want to start with these.
Oh, those are awesome.
Oh, yeah. AC/DC. I salute them. One of the greatest bands of all time because they are the kings of simplicity. Brutal honesty.
That's another song. That's another song where he got no stop signs, speed limit, seize a nigga down. I thought he was saying seize a nigga. I had to listen to that shit like 15 times.
John's comes in and Back in Black is just almost a perfect record.
Oh hell yeah. Oh, The Clash.
I heard The Clash, and there was just something about it. I instantly felt it was bigger than just punk rock.
I fought the law and the law won. I fought the law and the law won.
They clearly established, like, no, this is serious music.
I fought the law. I always wonder what the hell they would think when they made Rock the Casbah. Not that I don't like the song, but it was like it was totally different than anything that they ever did.
To appeal to the masses.
Joe Strummer was that dude, though.
Clash Live was a complete religious experience.
He worked so hard. The show was good.
Yes, the boss.
I'm not like a big.
I love me
fan.
some Bruce Springsteen,
I
man.
had the good fortune of seeing Springsteen and these two dudes in the crowd who look like nothing phases them. And Bruce is singing Badlands, and these two guys are holding each other. And they're crying. Like, that's the real.
I can believe that.
That's beautiful though. Oh, I love him.
It's a death trap. It's a suicide rap. You don't want to get around, baby, young.
I'm over here like I'm not a big fan of Bruce Springsteen, but I love this video.
I think it's the hat that does it for you.
Maybe.
Oh shit! Here it is, the top 20.
Incredibly gifted singer, and he starts out as a principal.
So far,
He was just a prolific songwriter.
no fucking
musician.
I love me.
Sam Cooke.
He had
How much longer would you be mine? Hey, there's too many of you.
He was able to take this beautiful sensual music that kind of evoked desire, and yet he could write a socio-political lyric like "What's Going On."
I've been feeling fine, baby. Trying to hold back this feeling for so long. But if you feel
the black population would probably be at fucking 7% if this song never came out. Let's get it on.
Such a talented man, but all his life he still wasn't happy.
This song too.
It's still a tragedy the way that he was murdered by his own father, and it was it's still very, very sad.
I want a sexual healing.
Gay is one of my favorite artists of all time. He would definitely be in my top 5 greatest artists, greatest singers, greatest songwriters.
At 19, no.
And above fucking this thing, no.
No, yeah, they should have been in top 50.
Even though I did have the U2 iPod. Remember when they came
out?
It was like red and black.
Who didn't have that shit?
I don't know. A lot
That's
of
how they
people
fucking
have it.
marketed that shit. It was almost impossible not to get it.
And the back of it had all the signatures on it.
I mean, U2 is great. They're legends, but not at 19. Not when I'm looking at everybody else who's on this fucking list.
Yeah.
And the Joshua Tree is a fucking classic. Bull in the Blue Sky is like one of my favorite
I thought
tracks.
he was a pretty beautiful man. Like a very beautiful looking man.
And then he became really fucking annoying.
Yeah. But what's up with the Leonard Skinner hat?
Fucking Bono today walking around with a gallon of dye in his fucking hair still. Like, nigga, we all know you're gray. Stop it. I shouldn't be talking.
Yo, for real.
Well, it's not like that.
Hey!
Number 18. I will not protest. Out of respect for you.
For me, growing up, there's other groups that
The Wall is the fucking shit.
But Pink Floyd is beyond classic. I mean, there's
And Breathe is just, you know.
I have so many other albums. At this point, it's like, what album don't I have?
Floyd is probably the first band.
Oh my god.
You're just
Another brick in the wall. How I wish you were here.
The imagery of their lyrics was what
We're just two lost souls swimming in a fishbowl, year after year, running over the same old crowd. Yet have we found the same old peace? Wish you were here.
Oh, fuck.
Is this just fantasy? Caught in a landslide, no escape from reality.
Sizzle what to a man, scaramouche, will you do the fandango? Very, very frightening me.
most popular songs ever.
Beelzebub has the devil put aside for me, for me, for me.
And have everyone in Middle America be like,
They are amazing. They completely defy what people think is allowed in the mainstream.
So you think you can stop me and spit in my eye?
yes.
So you think you can love me and leave me to die? Oh, baby, can't do this to me, baby. Just gotta get out. Just gotta get right out of here.
Yep.
We are the champions. No time for losers, 'cause we are
are the champions of the world. I remember watching that as a kid. Yep.
I remember when they played that Live Aids.
That was it.
And they had it on
Live Aids or Live Aid.
No, it was Live Aid.
Live Aid, yeah, that right there.
Yeah, they played it at Virgin on all of the screens when the VHS. I mean, you know,
when the DVD came out.
Yeah.
Number 1. Right now at number 16, Madonna.
Yeah, I guess. I think she's very, 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 very overrated, but I get it. I mean, I'm a fan. I just hate her for that Vogue shit.
Yeah.
Even though the Vogue song was awesome.
And if it wasn't, yeah, man, and she did put like transgender people on the map at that, but, or I mean, like, put the spotlight on the LGBTQ community.
Yeah.
Madonna was like one of
Such
the first renegade female singers that really didn't give up.
When all female pop stars are compared to you, it means you are the greatest female pop star of all time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Vogue.
Even though I can't really think of any female pop stars I can really fuck with. And I don't put Mariah Carey in that category either.
I agree.
Or Whitney Houston.
The Beach Boys are awesome. It's like pure summertime fun.
Their music.
I agree.
Fuck the fucking Beatles. I mean the fucking
Beach Boys?
The Beach Boys. They stole Chuck Berry shit too. Even though Pet Sounds is a classic.
That's a great album.
Because you know that What Do I Do Without You song. That shit is that.
Put Your Head on My Shoulder. That's my song.
This song, oh my god, this song.
As long as there are stars above you.
Basis of Pet Sounds.
People forever are going to be referencing Pet Sounds because it is a masterpiece.
Yes. Nobody knows what I'd be without you.
That song gets me really emotional.
I still can't figure out the chords that God only knows.
14.
Mm-hmm.
We're not getting no.
Yo, you know what? They haven't put no Red Hot Chili Peppers.
I have not seen Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Yeah, they should be up there too.
Significant America. I thought Kurt Cobain.
Yo, if they were 14.
She said, "I thought Kurt Cobain was the cutest guy ever."
Pearl Jam should have been like 20. Fuck that shit.
Kids, it didn't matter what you were into Nirvana.
Nah, no black kids when I was around was listening to that shit. They was making fun of me. Sorry.
Yeah, they were making fun of me too.
Niggas was like, what the fuck are you listening to? What the fuck is this shit?
Yeah.
This is white boy music.
Making fun of me back in junior high school.
My daughter's obsessed with Kurt Cobain now, yo. There's nothing about Kurt Cobain you can tell her that she don't know. And if you don't know, she won't tell you.
Now, entertainers, a mulatto, and albino, a mosquito, my libido.
Scott Weiland.
Huh?
Scott Weiland.
His lyrics are so sarcastic and witty and funny and bitter. But it also has to come from.
He was killed. He did not kill himself.
No.
What should I be?
No apologies.
When Kurt died,
What
I was in junior high. I
else
remember my
could
teacher
I
coming to tell me I
say?
said he passed away. And it was like this numb, shocking feeling to have an
The
hour
ashes of our
spokesperson for our generation.
I went to a white junior high school. That was the fucking saddest day I've ever fucking witnessed in my life. Well, one of the saddest at that time.
Certainly the most impact in the world in the time that I've been alive.
Man.
You know who was like the new Kurt Cobain?
Who?
And then he didn't even like stay around for that long.
Who?
I
think there was a new Kurt Cobain.
Yeah, he was like the new Kurt Cobain, but then he ended up like disappearing. It was what was his name? Something Nichols.
Who?
The lead singer of the Vibes.
Oh, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, he could have been like the new Kurt Cobain.
First of all, that nigga was like retarded or some shit like that.
I mean, he did look kind of retarded. But
No, I mean, he had really something wrong with him. I forgot. I think he had Asperger's or some shit like that.
Who doesn't?
I don't mean to say it like that. I'm not a Who fan at all. We can't find 12 to 8. So what we're going to do is we'll watch the rest, and then we'll see the 12 to 8 what it was after. See if we can find the 12 to 8 after. Because if I look at the 12 to 8 now, I'm probably gonna give it a spoiler about who's number 1, or we already know that. Prince is number 7.
He married funk and soul and pop and rock and
the birth child of James Brown, Little Richard, and Jimi Hendrix.
Yeah.
He's so fearless, you know. It's like the music.
I don't know. The last 7 must be.
I love Prince. He's got the whole.
They could have whatever 12 through 8 was. They could have just did this. What they're doing right here. Why couldn't they do that?
He's really got the real deal. He's a musical genius.
Dude, you put this together. You got lazy towards the end. I just want you to know that if you watch this shit, you got lazy. You could have put 12 to 8. You could have found some way.
Even I want to be Prince.
His music holds up ridiculously well. Put Kiss on right now,
And people start dancing.
people hit the dance floor.
And start kissing.
He's like a bit of a mad scientist in the music world, and was always doing something different.
If I would have told him, hey, he's going to die in like 4 years, they would have been like, it's 2010, oh, he's going to die in 2 years.
Number 1, but if you mean like who's the greatest of all times, then you're gonna have to say Prince. All I wanna do is wrong.
Get off.
Amazing.
22 positions in one night stand. I can't even name my favorite Prince song. On the top of my head right now, I'd say Pussy Control. Holy shit, that's what I'm talking about. Nigga, if it wasn't for Hendrix, none of y'all niggas would be
While I
there.
kiss the sky.
All those psychedelic colors and flavors of life when he played that.
I saw him play in 1967. This guy walked on the stage. He looked like a gypsy from outer space. I didn't believe he was playing all that stuff. He's God.
This nigga fucking played Sgt. Pepper in 3 fucking days. This nigga was playing so well, Eric Clapton was in shock and just turned around and left the fucking stage. How the fuck do you even ask? How do you have the nerve to ask if a black guitar player could play jazz? Jimmy should have slapped the shit out of him before he started playing. Like, fuck out of here, asking me that stupid shit. A white boy gonna ask me that. Okay, I get it. Nope, no protest here.
I'm not sleepy and
Number 4 is gonna be the Rolling
nowhere.
Stones.
Huh?
No, number 4 is probably gonna be Elvis.
Dylan, I would say
I love
he's
that
the
song.
most important artist of all time.
Grammy used to sing that to me when I was a kid.
Tambourine.
He's a tambourine man, yeah.
You know what?
Just sleep. She sing me to sleep with that song.
What we were going through politically and
My first time hearing that song was in music class in elementary school.
to music and give all of us
And I loved it.
I love Hurricane. I love Maggie's Farm.
stories in his songs.
I love Like a Rolling Stone.
Some of those songs are just so powerful. You could see where everybody that heard that thought, I'm gonna be a singer-songwriter.
It's amazing how many different
So again,
his career Bob Dylan has had, and each
I
one of
just
his
don't
phases
understand
independently would
why
be enough
why he left out.
I'm trying to figure out why I was trying so hard to be an a painter when rock and roll is in my blood.
The Rolling Stones. Elvis is gonna be number 3.
Inspired by American blues, singer Mick Jagger and guitarist Keith Richards formed the Rolling Stones
Okay.
in 1962.
He couldn't do this? The person who put this guy, he's getting this footage from another countdown. This switch, dude, you can hear the way this sounds. They got this from a different countdown because we're the fucking celebrities talking. So he spliced this in.
They rocked out American blues and turned it into something that I've never heard before.
Mick Jagger had attitude.
Yeah, you see how it's totally different now, right? What happened to the background that was there before? So they just found a different clip. Now that was cool, but they couldn't do that with 12 through 8. That was so stupid.
Keith Richards pretty much embodies rock and roll. He's a songwriter, he's a great musician, he's decadent. Kind of
I like the Stones better than the Beatles. I always have and I always will.
The Rolling Stones were the best garage band of all time. You could see the Stones in a bar. You could see them in an arena. It doesn't matter. They play the same every time.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a shot away. It's just a shot away.
I think I'm gonna play some Stones when I get home. I didn't really get a chance to play any vinyls yesterday. Oh!
Baby, I'm not fooling.
The greatest cover band of all time.
Back to school and way down inside.
Honey, you need me. I'm gonna give you my love.
I'm gonna give you my love. Want a whole lot of love?
I'm sorry. I know this is your band. I know you love them, but they're fucking highly overrated. These niggas stole their shit.
I don't care.
They stole their shit. I'm sorry.
Fuck,
they fall hard. After I learned that shit, I said, sorry, nah.
I don't care.
And you don't like covers, and all their shit is covers. All
well,
that
they did a
fucking
really
covers
good job
is
with
covers.
those fucking covers.
Nah, they can't get a pass for that.
Nope.
You can't be shitting. People can't shit on hip hop for sampling, but give Led Zeppelin a pass. I'm sorry.
I'm not shitting on
No, I'm not talking about you. I'm just saying in general. You have
sample away.
You got too many rock and roll, critics and whatever.
Oh, there's Michael.
Oh, this is how he's doing it. Okay, so Michael Jackson's number 2.
In the story.
So we know who number 1 is.
Who?
The Beatles. See, this is back to the fucking Rolling Stone shit.
Nah, yo.
My mom knew this guy. He died. He ended up dying of AIDS.
Oh, damn.
He choreographed this shit. Look at Michael DiLorenzo from New York Undercover.
Major album of the MTV generation. Thriller's groundbreaking
He's
propelled its sales to over 30 million copies.
They did this countdown
to date.
right after Michael Jackson died.
An artist like Michael.
He's number 2. We already know the Beatles is going to be number 1. Who the fuck else is going to be the number 1?
Alive to see that happen.
Mama said, Mama said, Mama said. You know, I was just talking about this song yesterday.
That's a deep fucking song.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people don't realize how fucking deep that song is.
Yeah.
Because we're so busy dancing to it and shit that we don't take the time to listen to the lyrics and what he's saying.
Yeah.
You know? Like Billie Jean is always talking when nobody else is talking, telling lies and rubbing shoulders, so they call that mouth a motor. He's talking about shit that's going on in the black community. If you can't feed your baby, then don't say maybe, and don't think maybe if you can't feed your baby. You'll be always trying to stop that kid from crying, hustling, stealing, lying. Now baby's slowly dying.
Yeah.
God damn, yo, holy shit! And I didn't hear that until I was about maybe 34, and I said, holy cow, I fucking get it now. I get what the fuck he's saying, and I never realized it. And I was like, yo, that song is deep, and people still don't get it.
And now it's time to find out who they picked number 1.
The Beatles.
Here they are, the greatest of all time, the Beatles.
Bullshit.
Concur.
They were pop
Okay.
stars, they were good looking and funny, but they were making this deep.
That's the end of this. The Beatles are number 1. But in this end, I'm going to say this. This is what I believe, watching this shit. I thought Michael Jackson was going to be number 1 because this was made right after he died. Watching this fucking countdown, with the exception of 12 through 8, which we got to fucking figure out who the fuck 12 through 8 was.
I'm wondering if the Foo Fighters are on there. I mean,
Hell fucking no.
Not the Foo Fighters. If Red Hot Chili Peppers is on there at all.
Yeah.
I didn't see them.
Me neither. But the thing is, here's what I believe.
Most Def's not on there. Black
Of course,
Star
Most
Common.
Def ain't gonna be on there.
No, but Black Star Common.
A Tribe Called Quest
KRS
should have been on there.
KRS-One, Tribe Called Quest, exactly.
There was no Sam Cooke. There was no.
Yeah, no Sam Cooke.
There was no Nat King Cole.
No Nat King Cole. Shaka Khan.
Yeah, there was no Shaka Khan either.
No.
Listen,
Rolls Royce.
I know we missed 12 through 8, but I highly doubt Shaka Khan or Sam Cooke was in there. And matter of fact,
Yeah, you need to Google this.
we have to see who 12 through 8 was.
Alright, here we go. Oh, they got Elvis on there. He was right before He was number 8. James Brown was number 9. Stevie Wonder was 10. Bob Marley 11. Bowie was 12.
Bowie was 12?
Yeah.
Ha! Oh, I got it. I'm here too. I see it. Stevie Wonder was 10. Stevie Wonder was in the top 10, and he was 10. Okay, listen. Fine. I get it. He was in the top 10. Now, let me see the top 10. James Brown, number 9. Number 8 is Elvis. Number 7 is Prince. Number 6 is Jimi Hendrix. Number 5 is Bob Dylan. Oh, number 4 is Rolling Stones. Okay. Led Zeppelin, number 3. You know what? Stevie Wonder needs to be number 3. Led Zeppelin needs to be number 10. Fuck that. I don't give a fuck when anybody says Songs in the Key of Life is probably top 3, top 5 of greatest albums of all time. That song has 7 different fucking classics on it.
Yeah.
7 different classics. There aren't too many. Like the White Album, you could say, Purple Rain. Matter of fact, let me go through this shit.
I wonder what a new version of this list would look like.
It probably look way different than this.
Yeah.
Now the White Album, you got Back in the USSR, ODD La Di Da, While My Guitar Gently Weeps, Blackbird.
I mean, I guess I get why the Red Hot Chili Peppers isn't on the list, because they're not necessarily an influential band.
Helter Skelter.
I mean, like, not to the caliber of like if we were to look at a lot of the bands that came out around the same time, like Nirvana.
Now, right there, all right, I know you're saying that, but I'm saying the White Album probably got about 5 classics, different classics, 5, 6 the most. Thriller.
Thriller had, I mean,
Wanna Be Starting Something, The Girl Is Mine, Thriller, Beat It, Billie Jean, Human Nature, PYT. Thrillers you could say Thriller, the White Album, Purple Rain, you could say is tied with Songs in the Key of Life, because all the fucking hits on Songs in the Key of, and forget all other shit. We can talk about Innovisions and whatnot, but Songs in the Key of Life, and you both, we love, me and you both and alone love some Stevie Wonder. So, Love's in Need of Love, Sir Duke, I Wish, Knocks Me Off My Feet, Pastime Paradise, Isn't She Lovely, Joy Inside My Tears, As, Another Star. There's so many classics on this fucking one album, and Stevie Wonder should be where Led Zeppelin is. Now, here's my theory on motherfucking the Beatles being number 1 over Michael Jackson. Now, Michael Jackson's still living, right? I would say I would be content with the Beatles being number 1. Michael Jackson just died when this shit fucking was made. There's no way the Beatles fucking top Michael Jackson after that nigga died. Because that motherfucker was on everybody's mind then. So, I'm not going with that.
But also, Michael Jackson owned the rights to the Beatles.
But even forget that shit, because that doesn't really make you one of the greatest artists.
That's why he's a businessman. Makes him a great businessman too. He's a great artist and businessman.
I really believe the Beatles were number 2, and they fucking changed that shit to make them number 1. They will never let Michael surpass the Beatles, or anyone for that matter. I'm just saying that shit with a lot of that along
and
with.
I mean, Michael did so much, the way that he made movies.
And listen, I get it. The Beatles, when it comes to rock music, it was all the Beatles. The Beatles were probably the most influential band of all time. But again, what I'm saying is, I know when this list was made, Michael Jackson topped that list, and they switched it somehow, and they said, because if I didn't see Coldplay on this fucking list, I probably would not be coming up with this theory.
First of all, I'm upset that Coldplay even made the list. I don't feel like they should have made it.
They had no business on it.
Compared to some
above Pearl Jam? They were like number 60 something above Pearl Jam.
Coldplay should not have been on that list. There was like Tribe Called Quest should have been on
Yo,
that list.
you could have traded that spot for so many different people. It's
So
not even
many
funny.
different people. BB King.
Oh my God, yo. That Coldplay being on here was just fucking terrible. It was a slap in the fucking face. You can like Coldplay all goddamn day. I don't give a fuck if you're obsessed with Coldplay. But you know damn well they did not fucking belong on here. And I'm sorry, after seeing everything that I saw, Alicia Keys did not belong on here.
No, she didn't.
So
TLC could have been on that.
yeah, you know what?
They weren't even
I would have put them over there over
yeah,
fucking
TLC
Alicia Keys.
And they should have been on there because honestly, they were one of those most influential girl groups. And if it wasn't for TLC, a lot of them wouldn't have came
They would be
out.
no fucking Destiny's Child.
They probably wouldn't have been. No.
That shit is fucking crazy. I can't believe that shit.
3LW, that they wouldn't have been.
Oh, they suck.
The Cheetah Girls.
The Cheetah Girls. You're not naming a lot of fucking groups here. You're doing them a disservice right now. You're not naming some good offspring.
Or even like En Vogue.
You said black. They didn't even have a hit.
En Vogue.
You gonna say next? Cleopatra?
No,
Cleopatra. I mean, En Vogue was before fucking.
Or Diana Ross and the Supremes. They didn't.
I did not see Diana
I didn't see
Ross
that
on
in
this
there
list, or
either.
Supremes.
And they should have been on there.
Yeah, there was no fucking Sam Cooke. There was no Jackie Wilson. I mean,
if you were gonna go for younger groups, then I would have put TLC there before I would have put.
this shit was fucking disgusting.
Yeah.
This list was so disrespectful. I mean, the top 20, the top 50. All right, I give you that. You hit a rough patch there, and again, Little Richard should have never been
So low I'm at. No,
Yeah.
they shouldn't have.
So there really is no fucking Chili Peppers on it, but I feel like they should have been. Especially Coldplay. You gonna tell me Coldplay tops Red Hot Chili Peppers on this list?
Yeah, no, they don't.
That doesn't
They
make
don't.
sense.
They don't.
That's business power move shit, man.
Yep.
That's all I can really say.
Excuse me. And again, I love Alicia Keys, but I don't think she should have been on there.
Nah, man.
Nas wasn't on there either.
No, he was not. And I'm not even a Nas fan, and he should have went on there.
Yeah.
Justin Timberlake shouldn't have been on here. Coldplay shouldn't have been on here. Like I said, Alicia Keys shouldn't have been on here. Who else? Eminem shouldn't have been on here.
Eminem should have been on there.
And I don't think so. And I don't give a fuck what anybody says. ABBA shouldn't have been on here.
Who?
ABBA.
ABBA.
You know what? The band shouldn't have been on here either. No, I'm sorry. The band shouldn't have been on here. I don't give a fuck if they did play with Bob Dylan, which was probably the only appeal, the reason why they made it, and take a load off Bandy, because white people love that fucking song. Yeah, there's like a handful of people who shouldn't have been on here. I'm sorry. That shit. The biggest shit that bothered me the most was Little Richard's spot. And the fact that I think they politic the Beatles being number one. That shit is, and Stevie Wonder should have been number 3. You know, I have a problem with Sly's position, to be honest with you.
Oh, so you changed your mind on that one?
Yeah, I had no problem. When I saw the rest, I get it. You know, that's what it is. You had to see the rest.
Mm-hmm.
But that fucking...
We didn't see Nat King Cole on there, right?
No, I said that. He wasn't on there.
Frank
either.
Sinatra wasn't on there either.
No, he was not. Listen, they don't do these shits no more, like I said, unless you have that fucking channel Access TV. They do countdowns and shit. But if they did, they would really have to go through this whole fucking list. But then again, I don't trust Rolling Stone, because they did their hip-hop greatest of all time list or whatever, and that shit was atrocious. And there was only one black person who was on that fucking team. So that goes to show you, that should tell you everything right there. But yo, we hope you enjoyed this shit, alright? I know I enjoyed watching this shit. And you know, hey, listen. It is what it is. This countdown was pure shit. Alright? Overall, that's the grade I'm giving it. A fucking doo-doo chips. Thumbs down.
Thumbs down.
You know, David Bowie should have been in the top 10, but seeing the top 10, I can understand that, I guess. I guess. I'd put him in there over Elvis, but that's just me.
Yeah, for real. I wouldn't have put Elvis on that list at all. That's just me.